All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Alfreda's Good Morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, April 21st. Here's what's happening in the news. After battling pneumonia and other health issues, Pope Francis has died at the age of 88. The Vatican confirmed his passing, highlighting his legacy of embracing LGBTQ plus rights and advocating for the marginalized. Pope Francis met with VP Vance just hours before he died.
Pray for you every day. God bless you.
Io prego per lei ogni giorno. Che Dio la...
The date for the funeral has not been set. At least 2 people are dead after severe storms hit parts of the nation's midsection. A woman and her 12-year-old son were killed when their vehicle was swept under a bridge in Moore, Oklahoma. Authorities described the storm as a historical weather event with dozens of high water incidents reported. 2 men were shot on Greek Row near Norfolk State University over the weekend. Police are investigating but haven't confirmed if students were involved or named any suspects. The university has increased campus patrols and limited access for safety. For information on these stories and more, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
As I said, 18 apiece. He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot.
Oh,
goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Geometrically, that should not have happened. Wow, what a shot.
Just in case you guys been up under a rock, the NBA playoffs have tipped off. That is Steph Curry doing Steph Curry things, circus three-point shots. He dropped 31 points to help Golden State take a 1-0 lead over the Houston Rockets last night. In the meantime, Oklahoma City blew out Memphis. Boston blew out Orlando, and Cleveland blew out Miami. All those teams lead their series 1-0. The NBA finalists for league MVP have been set. Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Oklahoma City Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a.k.a. SGA. And, of course, Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those are the 3 finalists for the league MVP in the NBA. Even though it's the offseason, several teams are still without quarterbacks. And guess who's still training for a comeback?
Who?
Our good pal, Colin Kaepernick.
What?
He's still training. He's still waiting for a call. He's 37 years old. He hasn't played in a game in nearly 10 years. Can y'all believe
that call ain't coming.
That's a long time.
Y'all don't think
You know,
so?
Alfreda's a couple of more folks waiting for a call.
Like who?
These nuts.
You fell for it.
I walked right into
like
it.
who?
I walked right into it.
Like who?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Dang,
funny.
Alfred.
I was going to help you, but I said,
Thanks
you know
a lot.
what?
Yeah.
We got to break her in, Rock.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Cool.
I was already pointing at her.
Cool. Great.
Brat, what you got coming up in the hospital?
I'm who?
What'd you say, Brat?
You guys are cool.
Who? I'm who's that? Who?
Thanks, Brat. You're cool.
I'm sorry. He
Fun
got
times.
you real bad.
So fun.
Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan have done it again, y'all. And I got the details up next with the movies in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Ryan Coogler's movie Sinners topped the weekend box office, coming in at number 1 and grossing over $45 million, becoming the highest grossing original film since Jordan Peele's 2019 movie Us. Sinners is set in the Jim Crow era Mississippi Delta, and it follows twin brothers, both portrayed by Michael B. Jordan. The twins return home. They open a juke joint only to confront a sinister vampire threat. Has anybody seen this one yet?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to.
Not yet.
I heard it's really, really good. I just don't be watching scary movies like that.
Right.
Especially with black people. I don't know. I be scared. I be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to dream about it. I don't want to not get no sleep. I got to get up too early in the morning.
Yeah,
but I heard
scary.
it's real good. I heard it's real good. I seen him on Sherry. I hear a lot of people talking about it. So if you haven't seen it, y'all go check it out. All right, y'all, moving on. According to reports, Beyonce is lowering prices for multiple shows on her upcoming Cowboy Carter ticket tour due to low ticket sales.
Oh, no.
Don't look at me like that, Gary.
Oh.
The show kicks off with 3 nights, beginning on April 28th in Los Angeles. More than 7,000 tickets are available, and resale tickets are going for as low as $35. More than shut up, Gary. More than 6,000 tickets are available for the July 14th show in Atlanta, including 50% of the venue's floor seats. Also, more than 5,500 tickets are available for the tour's final night at Metcalf Stadium in New Jersey. Go ahead, Gary. What you want to say?
Baby, they said, honey, the girls didn't get their income tax checks like was anticipated, honey, so she have to go down on those tickets, honey. And, honey, and a lot of the queens was complaining they couldn't wear that silver again because this is her cowboy thing, so they had to wear a whole new cowboy look.
Well,
so,
the cowboy thing is in right
it's
now. You know,
but
with where them fans at and stuff.
Yeah, but it was silver for her last concert, and the girls can't repeat the silver.
But
so,
people
honey,
is into the boots. They already got their boots and stuff, probably.
Well, now I might could get a ticket for $30.
Oh, my goodness.
I think she put it too close.
You got your cowboy boots?
I got my boots and everything, girl. I just need that $30 ticket, baby.
You ain't going to want that $30 ticket. It's probably a nosebleed.
Well.
Probably a nosebleed. Well, I hope y'all get y'all tickets, and, you know, you probably can get some decent seats since there's so many left. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. You can catch me on all my social media. And coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. Oh, Lord, Rock T. You know what? I ain't going to even ask you, is it going to be funny? Because I already know the answer. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, John Rickey Smiley Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. Come on with it, Rock. Let's go.
Where do you take someone who has been in a peekaboo accident?
What?
Where do you take someone who has been in a peekaboo accident?
Where do you take them?
The ICU.
Wow.
Brat.
No.
Yeah.
Gary.
Me and Brad be looking at each other like, what?
Take them to the ICU.
Alfredo.
No.
I'm the only one that's with you, Rock.
Rick, come on, man.
I like it.
Let's go, okay?
Man,
I
ain't
see
with that
you.
mess.
Come on now.
Oh, man, think
A
about it.
peekaboo
No,
accident?
Yeah.
take
I see you. Get it?
No, I don't.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Man, gone.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
You've been watching too many nursery
It's
rhymes.
good if you're in
Exactly.
kindergarten.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, man.
What you think this is?
That's funny.
Man, I don't know about that one, bro.
Peekaboo accident. The ICU.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Don't keep repeating.
Thumbs up on that
Yeah,
one, man.
you making it worse.
Right.
It's insulting our
You
intelligence.
definitely.
Rocky went over their head. They ain't on your level.
Thank God.
You definitely making it worse.
Hey, man.
I don't know about that one. Brad, what you got coming up?
I got
special
man
K, what
laws
you got
coming
coming
up.
up?
Yeah, I got
My
man laws
bad.
coming up. That's what I got coming up right now in a minute.
It is Man Law Violation Monday. Y'all give it up for comedian extraordinaire Special K.
That's right. It is Man Law Monday. All right, men. All males age 15 and above. I need you to reach down, secure the package, and get ready for man laws. Okay. You should never talk cute to another man.
Oh, no.
What I mean, oh, I see you. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that shirt. All right, now you wearing that. Now, hey, stop that.
Can't do
The
that,
hell is
dog.
wrong with you? You don't talk cute to another man. You talk cute to babies and girls. Now, if you eating either an ice cream cone or a Dairy Queen Blizzard and another man knocks it out of your hand onto the ground, you are justified in deleting him from this world.
What?
Wait a minute, what?
That's
You
hard.
justified for taking his life. If
Why?
another man knocks a Blizzard out your hand,
Yeah, the one with the Oreos in it.
come on, man. I had
The
one
other
on
one's
Saturday.
not-
Good
yeah.
Lord.
The other was not so much, but the one with the Oreo, you knocked that out. You damn
I
right.
think Jesus Christ himself was back there making that.
Come on, dog.
Oh,
Them
boy.
s'mores.
Yeah.
That
Them
was,
Blizzard-
that
them
was on a
Blizzards go
whole nother
hard.
level. Oh, my God. And I had them put whipped cream on it. Come
And
on.
then,
Oh.
then you have to go in the park, eat it in the parking lot. You can't drive it, eat that.
Come
You
on.
got to go pull over
Come
and
on,
turn it
dog.
on the radio station and watch the cars go by.
And I
Enjoy
committed
it.
a man law violation. I was licking the whipped cream off the top of it, but I was in the car by myself, so
Yeah.
nobody saw
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If nobody
Should've
saw
told
it, it
us
didn't
that.
happen.
Went too far, dog.
Remind
Go
us
home.
of
Go
something.
home with that white stuff around your lip. Your white talking about where you been? What you been?
Yeah, that could be a problem. Now, listen closely. If you're fighting another man that's in a wheelchair, if he falls on the ground, you got to stop fighting.
Yeah.
As long as he in that chair, you keep swinging.
You really
I'm
should.
talking about tear them ribs up.
Yeah, because a lot of the wheelchair dudes be real slick in the mouth. Now, don't
Well,
act
they're
like
strong too now.
don't
They
act like
be-
they don't start stuff.
Been
Don't act
got
up
down
with
by one.
And if you
Your
get
legs
beat,
don't work,
if
but
they
your
pull
mouth
your
do.
ass down, if they pull your ass down there with them and get a hold of you.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
You gonna lose.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Now on that same category, if you fighting another man with a prosthetic leg and it falls off, you got to walk away.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can.
Yeah, because he ain't got a leg to stand on. So,
Oh, wow.
Bye.
He waited for that.
No, they didn't push up total praise. Y'all didn't do total trash.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, when I got this story, it saddened my heart, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that music mogul Jermaine Dupri is giving fans a behind-the-scenes look, y'all, at how the iconic R&B group Escape almost didn't happen. And, honey, they're saying that tea is hot, and, honey, the honesty is unmatched. Now, in a recent interview, y'all, they're saying Mr. Dupree shared that he wrote and produced Escape's debut album, Hummin' Coming at You, in just 2 weeks. Now, he said just 2 weeks to make what would become one of the most memorable R&B albums of the 90s. But when he first started y'all working with the group, they say he didn't expect them to blow up. He say, why? He said, I was writing mainly y'all rap music at the time, Jermaine admitted, and I had no real R&B chops. I was writing from my experience with women, so just kicking it was, honey, from my perspective. Now, despite his doubts, he saw something in Escape, y'all, that others didn't. In fact, they said many people in the industry struggled, honey, to see the spark in the group at all. People didn't think they were cute at all, said they were ugly, honey. The issue of the image became even more painful when the Notorious, listen to this, y'all, and I'm sure y'all can recall this. They're saying that the Notorious B.I.G. dropped in his famous line, y'all, in Just Playing, I'll have sex with RuPaul before I have sex with them ugly Escape women. And we just changing some of the
Who
words.
said
honey.
that?
That's what Baby Notorious B.I.G. said. Brett, you remember that line in Just Playing Dream? From what B.I.G. did?
Gary, what?
But anyway, the
what's your
lyrics,
point,
y'all, that
Gary?
Jay-Z said, honey, hit the group hard and only reinforced the industry's unfair perception of them. But instead of backing down there saying Jermaine Dupri doubled down, y'all, they said, y'all think, he said, he told people, okay, y'all think they ugly? He said, well, cool, then find me someone who can sing better than them. Now, they say he pointed out, y'all, that Escape, honey, came out at the same time as In Vogue, who was seen as glamorous, sultry, and marketable. They said Escape, by contrast, was hood girls with killer pipes, but not the industry-approved look. They weren't fly, J.D. recalled, honey, being told. He said they were too real. Now, they said even radio, y'all, wasn't on their side. At first, Columbia Records was told that J.D.'s production for Escape sounded too young for the R&B format. Still, y'all, he never stopped pushing. He said, I believe in their vocals. He said, I didn't fully get why they were being treated, y'all, so differently, y'all. So then he hired Diane Warren, to help write some songs, for him and stuff like that. But it's sad, it's really sad that people said those girls were ugly, Ricky. They said Candy, Tasha, Toya, and all of them were ugly
Who is
people.
Toya?
Or whatever her name is. Tasha, Tanya, what's her name?
Well, all of us was
Tamika.
rough.
Tamika.
All us when we started was rough around the edge
Come
before
on
we
now.
got
We
cleaned
all
up.
was real rough.
You should have
really?
seen it. Y'all have seen
Yeah.
some of my first pictures.
I
Gary,
look
look
like
at
a
your
little boy.
pictures. Your damn pictures.
Oh,
Yours.
my God.
Yeah, have you seen your pictures lately, Gary?
Who, me?
Your old pictures back in the day.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I had double teeth and everything, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
you weren't
Yeah.
polished yet
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Everybody start off a little rough.
Really?
Your picture
Right.
from last
Into the
week.
groove,
You talking about
yeah.
back in the
Yeah,
day?
well, I
I'm
mean, it's
talking
sad.
about, you couldn't afford an edge up back then.
Yeah, well, that's sad that people did it. Well, I'm glad Jermaine is talking about it and letting us know because, honey, I mean, you know, we
I did
love
my first comedy show. I had to use my high school singing pictures.
Well, you know, while you're talking about them, you might as well give them their flowers because Tamika Scott said that Your Little Secret went platinum last week, and they just got their gold album as well. Yeah. So big shout out to Escape.
Shout out to all of them, for real, because they all have amazing vocals and they all have done amazing things.
Yes, Lord.
In the culture, for the culture, Candy doing her thing. Come on, Tiny doing her thing. Don't do that, Gary.
Yeah, honey. Well, no, you talk to your boss, JD, don't do it. He want to put the story out.
No. Talk to you for highlighting some mess.
Yeah, well, he put the story out, baby, for me to talk about it.
The story been out. That's not. It's
old. Been out?
Yeah, you were a little bit late. That was kind of old. The Biggie thing was like back in the 90s.
No, but we talking about the whole story.
Yeah, but the whole story, that thing was old. So you just bringing some mess to it. Yeah. So we love every member of Escape, and we proud of them. And ain't none of them ugly.
No, ma'am, they not ugly. Honey, money does wonders. Yes, ma'am, they all are beautiful. They are. I love each and every one of them. I sure do. I don't know, honey. I love honey Tamika. They're beautiful. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Let's set the scene for Usher. Oh, damn, Brett. Usher in the news. Now, the international R&B royalty, y'all, they say he was out in the French capital, honey. They say he was having what we imagine as a fabulous dinner, y'all. Wine, candles, but they say, but he approaches the exit, y'all, only to find the doorman, y'all, seemingly slacking on his job, his one job, holding the door open, y'all. They say, so what does Usher do? They say Usher, he grabs the handle himself, baby, pauses dramatically and holds the door for the doorman, complete, y'all, with the signature. Let me teach you something real quick, baby. That's the body language they say Usher gave. They said the people noticed. They said, but social media, y'all, users had thoughts, y'all. They said some praise Usher for keeping it cool and teaching the man, you know, a lesson with class, while others said they felt like a power play, y'all, calling it humiliating and unnecessary. They said, quote, no need to humiliate him like that, Usher. They say holding the door for the doorman is next level petty. They said, honestly, both sides had a point, though. But the whole deal was Usher was leaving a beautiful, fabulous restaurant, and the doorman was standing like down the hall, so he wasn't close enough to the door to hold the door for Usher. So Usher held the door and told him to come through and stuff. And people saying, was it petty for Usher to do it, to teach him? They say this is what rich people do and all that. And I felt so bad for Usher because that man should have been there to hold that door for them.
To feel bad for Usher. He's a complete gentleman, and he held the door open because he felt like the door needed to be held open.
Yeah, but the doorman was there to hold the door for him.
Oh, so what?
And he didn't. He wasn't there enough time, so Usher held the door for him, and that was really nice. It was very classy and very gentlemanlike because, you know, they say rich people show you a lesson, honey. Let me show you a lesson quick. This is what you're supposed to be doing, not me doing this for you. So we're gonna keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully everybody got out the door and got to their destination.
They did, Gary.
They did.
They're where they need to be safely.
Oh, good. Because there was a beautiful truck they put Usher in. So I say that was really nice. It was a nice suit he had on, too. All right, the Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Collier. My Collier today, y'all, is Mocha Mousse. On the high end, you say Mocha Mousse, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Brown. That's your Collier for today.
Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse.
Lambda, and Mocha Mousse. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got your wake-up calls. Get them at 8669 Rickey. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes. So it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us. And just wake up.
My name is Jay Sean. I'm calling from Indianapolis. I just want to wake up my mom and my daughter, my pops. So wake up, wake up.
My name is Alexia, calling from Greenville, South Carolina. I just want to give a wake-up call to my lovely husband. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's Benaya Fryer calling out of Baker Hill, Alabama. I want to wake up my kids, Jaquan Fryer and Amari Fryer. I love y'all. Have a good day in school. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Miami, Florida. I'm calling to wake up my daughter, Letitia and Ashley Smiley. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey.
What's yours? Because we going to let them know.
Let them know then. Wake up. Chattanooga. Wake up. Let's go. Shreveport. Wake up. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah. Wake up. And Charleston. Wake up. Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, bro.
capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
Come on now.
Man.
Oh, man, everybody look forward to Gary's Word of the Week. We are trying to help you out, folks. We are trying to help you expand your vocabulary, man. I'm so excited, man. Gary going to give us a new definition and let us know how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, what do you have for us this morning?
Okay, Ricky. Now, this word, I ain't never seen a word like this in my life, but I think this is the craziest, honey. But we're going to work it out because we're going to learn the new word of the week. So,
all right.
The word of the week today is monosyllabic.
Wait a minute.
You pull it together, you close.
Monosyllabic.
Wait a minute, hold on, Gary. Brad, did you just say child, please, on the radio, on this national radio show?
I don't know.
Did you just sit in the background and say child, please? That was so low down and disrespectful, this man up here trying. Go ahead, Gary. I'll defend you.
Okay, thank you. Monosyllabic.
Pull it together.
Monosyllabic.
Oh. Go back to the first pronunciation.
Yeah. Say
syllabic.
No, pull it together. Squeeze them all together.
Monosyllabic.
The emphasis on the A is wrong.
It's just one damn A in it.
Okay, but the emphasis is wrong.
Right. Monosyllabic.
Hold on, Gary. Brad, hold on, Gary. Brad, you need to chill out. You need to stop.
I ain't even do nothing.
Go ahead.
Ricky.
When Peter took his Jesus took his eyes off Peter, he began to say, don't pay Brad no attention, Gary. You do your thing.
Yeah. Monosyllabic.
You keep saying the same
Well,
thing.
that's what it says.
What does LAB spell?
Lab.
Okay. Now use that pronunciation and put it.
Monosyllabic. Labic.
After the be still.
Yeah, she don't
Just
even
be
know this
still.
word.
You keep moving. That's why you can't read it. You distracting them.
Okay.
Sit up straight in your chair.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gary.
Monosyllabic. Syllabic.
Look, you know what, Rock, you just be waiting for him to mess up. You're not being optimistic. You didn't wake up with optimism in your heart. Go ahead, Gary. I'm trying to
keep that lab in there.
Well, that's what the hell I had. Monosyllabic.
There you go. There you go.
Monosyllabic.
There you go.
Come on, dog. That's it.
I said that syllabic.
Monosyllabic.
Monosyllabic.
Oh, wow. Now use it in a sentence.
Well, what is it? What does it mean?
What's the definition? It's a noun which means a word consisting of one syllable.
Okay.
And a noun is a person, place, or thing.
Yeah. So here's an example.
How to use it in a sentence. Go ahead.
Honey, this is stupid. It is quite easy to find monosyllabic.
Nope.
Look at it. Rocky, shut the hell up.
You said it, and then now you can't say it.
I said it. He said no. It's quite easy to find monosyllabic.
Nope. Syllabic.
They don't pronounce it like no damn lab. It's easy to find. Whoever wrote the
They
damn
that
word.
way. They that way.
It is quite easy to find monosyllabic words. Easy words like fruit, queer, and gay.
Black Tony, what's up?
I'm not gonna be there today. I gotta go to the dentist this morning. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Got my ass.
What's up?
I got my ass whooped at church yesterday.
At church?
Wait a minute.
What?
Yep.
You got beat up?
Got my tooth knocked out. Got my ass. Man, I got beat up.
At church?
Yeah.
What church you go to? What happened?
It was an Easter egg, it's a little Easter egg hunt, and they did it at the church, and I had I was there with I had my little boy with me, and he wasn't finding no eggs, so I got mad, and this other little boy was teasing him, telling me he ain't get no eggs. Other little boy had about 9 or 10 eggs, so I snatched his basket. I snatched his basket and gave it to my little boy and his mom. Your mama seen what I did, and she was one of them old hood chick, man. She ran over them. And I ain't finna fight no girl, but I should have had, because she whooped my ass.
Oh, man.
So she drove me through the parking lot by my feet, and I hit my mouth on the curb.
That's on.
And scraped my head. My forehead got scraped up on that concrete, and then make it so much worse. Look, that what made it more worse. Then she gonna look down at me talking about that what you get for messing with my child, little ugly ass boy. Then she said, but you kind of cute though. And she kissed me in the mouth.
Oh my God!
After she beat me up, who do that? Shawty, who beat you up and then kiss you in the mouth? So what you kind of cute.
But you see how the devil came in and made that happen. But Black Tony, I know you had to be happy because they sung your favorite song during the choir. For the Easter program, when they do the thing, they hung his head, they stretched him wide. Is that you still like that song? That song still get you emotional? Did they sing that yesterday?
Yeah, I still like that song.
How it go, Black Tony? How the thing go, Black Tony?
Hung him high, they scratched him wide, they laid him down, and then he died. That's love. And they leaned over, they scratched their arms out real wide. That's love. They hung him high, they scratched him wide, they laid him down, and then he died. That's love.
Sing it, Black Tony.
Black Tony, did you get happy?
Yeah, I was happy. I was real happy. I had got the spirit and everything, and then I went outside and got beat up.
Hey, Black Tony, when they were singing that song, did you shout? What happened when they broke it down and cut the music out and they started doing the chorus, with their arms? So what you do, Black Tony?
That's when I started crying because I started feeling it for real.
And what they were singing, Black Tony?
And I like the part where they said they hung it out, they scratched it wide, and then it died. That's love, and I thought about it too much. It was too much.
Black Tony.
Black Tony.
So I'm going to sit there and get my teeth fixed, and I'm going to come back to work tomorrow.
Black Tony, did you shout when they were singing that part, Black Tony?
No, they said they hung him high, they scratched it wide, and then it fell, and then it died.
That's love. What you do, Black Tony?
Now I scratched out my hand. I was standing up coming back. I scratched out my hand.
I don't even do no motherfucking racist jokes. So I'm gonna just do one. Okay. White man, a black man, an Asian, and a Hispanic. They're all on top of this tall mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount whatever. The Hispanic said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. The Asian said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. Black man said, this is for my people, grabbed the white dude, threw that motherfucker up. It's up. But white folks, when you tell it, just flip it. Just flip it. Anybody can tell it, just flip it.
He said white folks, when you tell it, just flip it. Who is that?
Comedian Michael Collier.
Come on now.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, party people, it's 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning. Happy post-Easter to everybody. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, LeBron James, y'all, he is responding to Kevin Gates, honey. Yes, he responded to Kevin Gates in those comments that he made about his beautiful wife, honey, Savannah. Now, they're saying, y'all, that LeBron James seemingly responded to Kevin Gates' recent comments about his wife, Savannah James. Now, they're saying Gates shared some late-night thoughts on Instagram about how he wouldn't trade places, honey, with the Lakers star because his wife doesn't gawk at him the same way those beautiful white women supposedly do. This is what he said, y'all. Now, Mr. King said, honey, LeBron responded, kings don't concern themselves, honey, with the opinions of peasants. Ooh. And that's what LeBron wrote on his IG, baby. He said, so where to next, queen? He said, let it go. Let's get it. Now, Savannah responded to Kevin Gates' comments about her. You know, she did it with a Nicki Minaj little tweet, honey, or what have you on there. Now, Savannah also appeared, y'all, to issue a response of her own, honey. Now, she did it with a clip from What Up, Child. Anyway, so, now this is the deal, y'all. They're saying that the couple's post come after a 3-minute clip, y'all, shared on his Instagram in which Kevin Gates said that he likened Savannah, y'all, to a jail warden, honey, based on how she acts around her wonderful husband. He said, quote, honey, I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. He said, I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when, honey, as soon as he walked out there, they be just like, used a choice word, honey. But anyway, child. But anyway, he continued, he said, but He say, I like notice, honey, when he go down, the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that it's like you act like I'm bothering you. Oh, he do some try work, itch. He say, like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. He said, and I'm the playoffs, honey. And you act like the warden of the jail. That's what Mr. Gates said. Now, he say, like, you came here to police me. Like, you're not doing me out. These white women are doing me. And he just used some very choice words, honey, and stuff like that. Some very foul words, honey.
This is the same person that let fine-ass Drinker get away. My God.
Yeah, so, and here we have a little audio. Now, let's listen to this madness.
They was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game. But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at Lebron.
I don't know. That's just uncomfortable and
Weird.
weird.
Sticking on another man, how his wife look at him. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Awkward.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. Where did that come from? Like, why?
Yeah,
I'm saying the same thing. Why? I don't want to say nothing, but oh my God, that's a lot.
We just gotta pray though. I mean, because right now, honey, prayer is definitely the key, and we definitely need to pray. But he said it, honey, and I feel so bad for Savannah, honey.
Don't
she
feel
loves
bad
her
for
husband.
Savannah because she holding it down.
She holding it
ain't
down?
stressed out. She ain't worried about it. She know who her man is, where he at, when he coming home.
Yeah, well, for the most part, yeah.
So, for all parts.
Yeah, but anyway, so now let's just keep Kevin lifted in our prayers, too, because he probably was going through something right now. It was late night, they said, when he said all that stuff, so he probably...
And he was just a little tired from the studio. He was working so hard.
Yeah, I guess so. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer and hopefully and prayerfully that they get on one accord.
Hopefully
all right.
and prayerfully.
Yes, honey. Moving on, y'all. They say it's official. Taylor Swift, y'all, has accepted an offer to play Whitney Houston's role in the Bodyguard 2025 remake. They said Warner Bros. is in talks with bold names, including Brad Pitt, Ben Affleck, and Tom Cruise to take on the role originally played by Kevin Costner, 70 years old in the 1992.
What's the name?
Who?
Kiki. Yeah. That's who should play Whitney Houston now.
Yeah, but they got, they used to have, like, they do a black and a white thing, so, they have to do a Bodyguard.
They're going to gentrify the remake.
Yes.
It's Whitney Houston, and you got to have a spiritual background, because I don't care what Whitney Houston sang, he give me chill. Whitney Houston had me in my house crying half the day yesterday. Between her and Kelly Price got on my nerves all day Easter.
Come on now.
And somebody tell Kelly Price to call me, because I just want to thank her. All day Easter, Kelly Price had me in my house toe up between her and Whitney Houston all day for Easter because I couldn't go to church. But Kelly Price and Whitney Houston had me in the game yesterday.
What Kelly Price songs did you do?
Oh, she jumped on a track with Donna Lawrence when the Saints go to worship.
The
Kelly Price version.
Yes.
Had me and my daughter in here laid out on the floor in tears yesterday.
My Lord.
Yes,
yeah,
that voice is something
play
else.
About Whitney. I'm real sensitive about Whitney Houston and
Kelly
Price.
Fantasia.
Yes, sir.
They'll take you straight to church.
Angelic and it's like they
anointed.
Connected. Yes.
Anointed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All day.
If you miss out on church, you could play them and be all right for a little while.
Man, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. I go to the rock when the earth around me.
Oh, you got to play that Endow Me with Fantasia.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody on there. Lil Mo, I'm talking about the killer voices. Coco from SWV. Endow Me. They redid the Clark Sisters one. Check it out. Ooh.
Man, I swear, man. Somebody, Brat, please tell Kelly Price to text me.
I will. I'm going to text her right now.
She change her number every time she get the bill.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Well, anyway, y'all. Now, y'all said that, but according to on Radar on there said pop superstar Taylor Swift is in negotiation, y'all, to play singer Rachel Moran in the role made famous, y'all, by Whitney Houston. And the source told the Daily Mail that the deal is almost done. Now, the Bodyguard earned $411 million at the box office in 1992, and they're sending the soundtrack. Won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. So congratulations on all parties involved in this situation, and we can't wait to see it. But Brad, you need to come out with a gospel album too.
Who gonna play Kevin Costner? Somebody black?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I just said Kevin Hart. That
as a bodyguard.
Yeah.
The scene where he carrying her out of the. That's not gonna work.
Yes, it will, honey. So we can't wait for the Bodyguard to come out. Bodyguard 2, y'all. So it's gonna be good.
Lord.
I think it would be a good thing. But anyway, Brad, you skirted over there. I said I think you should do a gospel album. Snoop Dogg is doing one, so I think you should consider doing a gospel album.
Thank you, Gary.
She would do a good one.
I take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment.
She got an ear for music.
I would have Fantasia, Kelly Price, all of them on there.
Yeah.
I might just be my Kirk Franklin. Hey, put your head together.
That's
Everybody
That's all you gotta do, honey.
Kelly Price sing.
Yes, Lord, honey. There you go. And have Ricky playing the tambourine in the background.
Come on, and the trumpet.
Yeah. Oh.
And some piano.
I was going to say piano.
Sure would.
Harmonica. Come on now.
Sure would. You should have heard me singing Available to You yesterday with my granddaughter asleep on the bench. Go to my Facebook page. I was tearing Available to You up. Tearing that tenor part up.
Come on now.
All right. But the color today, honey, is one of my favorites. The color today, y'all, is Mocha Mousse. On the high end, you say Mocha Mousse, and on the low end, just say Beautiful Brown. That's your color for today.
Hey, Brat.
Heaven's to Murgatroyd.
In the morning, fairly well. No man cannot hinder thee. No man cannot hinder thee. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Today we're talking about music, and we love a good musical debate. Well, an official R&B Mount Rushmore has been posted on social media, and it's got the people debating. The list includes Michael Jackson, Neo, Usher, and Chris Brown. Woo!
I know.
Yeah, so that's,
I know. Well, that essentially means that these are the greatest R&B artists of all times, and some people do not agree. Boosie was appalled that R. Kelly wasn't on the list. He said, "The disrespect to R. Kelly. I hate how they do this, man." SMH. I hate how no one in his era gives him credit. I wasn't around then, but I'm starting to feel like the industry was just jealous of R. Kelly. Wow.
However, y'all, some have argued that R. Kelly, the self-proclaimed Pied Piper of R&B, should make the cut. Now, despite his personal legal issues, now y'all have to, somehow separate the artist from the individual and put R. Kelly on one of these damn mountains.
Well, one person said, forget everybody but Michael Jackson and swap the rest out for James Brown, Marvin Gaye, and Luther. Somebody else co-signed that the newer guys weren't exactly giving Mount Rushmore energy. They even dropped another R&B icon into the mix. They wrote Stevie Wonder. No Stevie Wonder.
I agree.
But y'all, where are the ladies at? No Beyonce, Mariah, Whitney, Mary J. Not even her or SZA, who literally had one of the most streamed songs ever. No, we got to remix this lineup.
But see, they didn't have streaming back when Michael Jackson. What if Michael Jackson had a Twitter page, a Facebook page, and had streaming? How many followers you think Michael Jackson would have had in his prime?
Come on, man. More than what's on the earth.
Oh, my goodness. More than anybody in the whole world.
For sure.
Right. All right, so we want to know, what do you think? Who would you put on your R&B Mount Rushmore? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. So y'all just gonna leave.
Y'all know we got Prince. Y'all, we just not gonna put Prince in there.
Come on,
okay.
man.
Oh, man.
Prince,
It's impossible to do four.
You're going to have to do an old list and a new list and for men and women.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna leave out Prince and Shirley Caesar. Let's go to the phone. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
Leandra Johnson.
Trudy Spencer, and I'm calling from Texarkana, Texas, and I will put Luther Vandross.
Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Prince, Little Richard, James Brown.
My name is Stephon Watson. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I put it to you like this: Martin Luther King would be first, and Quincy Jones.
Good morning. My R&B Rushmore would be Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross, R. Kelly, and Michael Jackson.
Cortez, Birmingham, got to put R. Kelly on there.
Okay, I'm calling from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I would put Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, Michael Jackson.
I would utilize what's currently on the Mount Rushmore, and I would go back like Smokey Robinson, Teddy Pendergrass, one of them Levert. Go back to the originals. Those would be who you would put on the Mount Rushmore.
This is Bianca, and I'm calling from Hope, Arkansas. I would put Teddy Pendergrass on the R&B Rushmore.
Yeah, and then y'all gonna leave out the lady that sang Encore. If you don't think of her, y'all must.
Cheryl Lynn.
Yeah, y'all gonna leave her encore. Love, good love.
You stupid.
Encore.
You want Cheryl
Too
Lynn?
many.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, man. There's so many. I'm like silly with them letters. So many of them. What us gonna do?
What would
What
yours
are gonna
be,
do with all
Ricky?
that? We're gonna put them in order. We're gonna
What would
send them
yours
back to
be?
Nettie. Huh?
What would yours be?
Brat. Oh man. You definitely have to do Michael Jackson.
Yes.
You have to do Michael Jackson and
You
Prince.
have to. Yes, you have to.
You have to do Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Do you know how many albums Stevie
Yes.
Wonder? Have
Yes.
anybody listen to he got 100 albums
Yeah.
He
with
do.
songs that like you have to Marvin Gaye. You have to do Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
Yep.
You have to do Marvin Gaye.
Yep.
But see, when you-
I say you got to put Quincy Jones on there.
But
You got to put Quincy
he's
Jones.
not an
he's
artist.
not an R&B artist.
It don't matter. He wrote all the artist music and all the music.
That's because you can put
They're doing
Babyface on there.
writers.
Yeah.
Nah.
That was a whole new.
Babyface.
If you're
Nah.
gonna put producers on there,
Nah.
But we're
And then I would say that's the older
we-
list. It's got to be a newer and an older list because
Yeah.
the
'Cause
newer
you gotta
list
have
gotta
Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Brown
for
on
sure.
there.
Ray J.
where you put Whitney Houston?
Who?
Did you,
Ray J.
boy? He said Ray J.
That wait a minute. That wait a minute hit different.
Okay,
So
but you know, but the women's R&B that's a different that's
Come
a
on.
different Mount Rushmore. We gotta that's a whole like that Whitney. Oh my God,
Yes, that's
My-
Mount Blushmore.
I like it.
Aretha,
yeah.
Patty, Whitney, Mariah.
Oh,
Come on now.
Oh,
Mary
Diana
J.
Ross.
Blige.
Diana Ross.
Yes, I am.
Diana Ross.
Let's not forget Miss Ross, baby.
She ain't got no hits.
Yeah, so honey, you would not forget Diana Ross.
yeah.
Damn.
And
Y'all ain't gonna leave out
Beyonce.
that
Come
lady.
on, Beyonce. You
Y'all
can't
ain't gonna leave out that lady that sang encore. Everybody mama sung
Well,
that
we
song.
can put
That's the
Cheryl Lynn
first
on
time
there,
y'all.
too.
That's the first time some of y'all seen y'all mama kick her legs up and do a split on that encore.
Put Cheryl Lynn on there. You might well put Sunshine Anderson on there.
Put Shirley
Everybody
Brown
remember-
on there, woman to woman, honey.
When your
So,
mama was
put
in
her-
her 30s playing encore, the dances that she did is what they don't ever forget. Don't forget where you came from. I don't care who you name.
Oh, yeah.
you ain't gonna leave out
What about Patti
encore.
LaBelle?
I said
Every
Patty.
time,
Patty,
yeah,
Aretha, Whitney.
Your mama had them little booty shorts on
If
back
you
in the
don't
70s.
Oh my God.
And that was before they started shaving up under their arm. Your mama, all y'all mama with them tank tops, t-shirts on, and some looking like Shaq up under the arms at the free throw line.
My mama always shaved up under her arm. Wait a
Same.
minute.
Mine too.
What you talking about?
Got back in the day, Jack.
What's the woman that made the song "Don't Let It Go to Your Head"? No,
The same lady that sang encore. Your mama had that lifesaver color striped tank top on, the hair coming up out of her arm. You know what it was. Looked like she had buckwheat in the headlock. What do y'all think?
Okay.
Jean Carn.
Who is you?
Jean Carn.
Yeah, then y'all gonna leave out Jennifer Holiday. Who would you put on the R&B?
Oh
Mount
yeah,
Rushmore?
Miss Holiday too. Oh yeah,
Y'all-
Holiday.
Oh yeah.
We need this a whole show. We can't. If we're gonna do a show on this, we can't do the tea that day. We can't do the parade. We got to come out swinging. That's a whole show. You can't
I'm
do
gonna
this.
put Jennifer
no
Holiday and leave out
Saving.
Shirley Murdoch.
Come on, as we
Shirley
late.
Murdoch,
Yeah,
too.
As we late.
As we
Yeah,
lay.
she said it, honey. Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. And then we're
Yeah,
gonna
she
do
made
then hold on. Then one day this week, if y'all really want to take the thing to another level, we can do the whole gospel art, the gospel.
Now, don't do
Rushmore.
that now.
The man
Don't
and the
do
women.
that.
Boy.
You understand what I'm saying?
Cam
Y'all
Clark
need- y'all-
shit ain't to be
y'all-
touched. Don't do
And
it.
Miss Dottie
Brad-
Peoples, baby.
Come on now.
Brad,
What?
look, we coming right back. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Okay, man, you probably saw an unofficial R&B Mount Rushmore list circling social media this weekend. And it has people upset, man. The original list includes Michael Jackson, Neo, Usher, and Chris Brown. But we want to know who you have on your R&B Mount Rushmore. Hit us up right now, 866-9-RICKY. Let's go to the phone lines, man. Good morning.
This is Jelana, and I'm calling from St. Louis, Missouri. You cannot have R&B Mount Rushmore without Marvin Gaye.
I'm calling from Mobile, Alabama, and I'd put Rochelle Farrell.
Hey, this is Max Payne from Orlando, Florida. I'll put R. Kelly up there. Boosie kind of right.
I would say Lionel Richie for real. Yeah, I would say Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder. Them was the great back in the day. I was born in 71, so they don't even make music like that no more.
It would be Prince. It would definitely be Prince. Babyface.
For Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and Frankie Beverly.
I think it should be definitely Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Stevie Wonder, and Marvin Gaye.
Lisa, and I'm calling from St. Louis, and I will add Anita Baker.
My name is Mark Irby, and I'm calling from the land. I would definitely put, and everybody keeps forgetting about the maestro, Barry White. So they should put him definitely on that list because he's the original started baby making music.
This is Loretta. For the female, it would be Aretha, Gladys Knight, Tina Turner, and Mahalia Jackson. For the men, it would be Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke, and James Brown.
So
I think
many,
depending
man.
on what era you come from,
era?
too.
Yeah.
Because you mixing people from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Because, but we were just talking off mic about how the older music has a certain kind of a depth and a feel to it. You know?
Like they've been through it. They wrote it. It's like they wrote it from their pain.
Like you listen to Gladys Knight, Neither One of Us.
Ooh,
that song will have you in your, if you're in a relationship, you done been through some things, that song will have you in your feelings for real.
It will. Yes, it will.
That dude said something when he said Frankie Beverly. And you can't, what about Earth, Wind, and Fire? The Temptations and all that.
Oh, that's what we got to do. Group What is it?
Man.
Group Mount Rushmore.
New edition.
A big old mountain.
Yeah, my goodness.
All right, man. So if y'all couldn't get through the lines, make sure you hit us up on Instagram at Rickey Smiley Morning Show and let us know your R&B Mount Rushmore. John Line got the mixes gonna stay in your head all day. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson. 3 things that you need to know, man. Good morning, my brother.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Good to be with you. Easter Monday.
Yes.
So, listen, man, last week on Thursday, I talked about how I just wanted to pull the thread on what I was learning by watching Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. But I got to tell y'all what happened this weekend. Like, Ryan didn't just drop a new movie. This is a cultural earthquake. Like, this new film centers a vampire horror thriller set in Jim Crow-era Mississippi, starring Michael B. Jordan in a dual role. It made $45.6 million opening weekend. This is the biggest original movie debut of the decade and the highest grossing original horror film since Jordan Peele's Us. And let me say this loud, y'all. Original means it's not based on a comic book. It's not based on a reboot. It's not based on a sequel. It's not based on somebody's life. Like, this is fresh content and fire. And it's not just the numbers. This is the first horror film in over 35 years to earn a cinema score better than Get Out and better than A Quiet Place. And the audience just isn't showing up. They are raving. Nearly 50% of ticket sales came from IMAX and other premium screens. Like, I sent in this link, you all, to YouTube where Ryan Coogler actually breaks down, y'all, I think the 7 ways you can go see this film. Wow. From your normal theater to an IMAX to a premium IMAX to all the different variations of film that they use to, I mean, he nerded out on this YouTube video, but I've never seen a director do anything like this before. And I don't know if there's ever been a single film that you can watch so many different ways. So, I mean, it's nuts. It's not just a watch. It's a literal experience that he's giving you and giving you a choice of how to watch it. And this cast, y'all, stupid. So, I mean, you got super OG Delroy Lindo, and then you got this kid, Miles Canton, who is nuts. Like, y'all have got, if you haven't seen him, he's the young star. You got to love it. And the last thing, you all, is he's changing everything. Now, do y'all know about the deal that he cut with Warner Brothers?
No, what about it?
So he owns this movie. He negotiated a deal that's never happened ever in Hollywood. And a bunch of studios walked away from this movie. So he not only retained the final cut and the first dollar gross, but in 25 years, the copyright of the film goes back to him. That's ownership.
Wow.
Legacy. Power. So this is almost like when Ray Charles was like, I'm not signing it unless you let me own my masters. Right. Nobody in music had ever done it before, and he flipped it. Like, So what Coogler just did with Sinners is that level of disruption. Black man writing a story that's original about black people and black ownership in the story, and then actually owning the story itself. And Hollywood is nervous, y'all. There are executives that are saying this is a dangerous precedent. Because, of course, when a black filmmaker demands ownership and gets it, the floodgates open.
You already know.
I wish more of us would start doing that.
No, well, and he's actually saying he doesn't want to do it again. He just wanted this story, this moment about us to belong to us. And with this cast, this setting, and the success, he delivered. So originality still matters, y'all. Black creativity is unstoppable, and ownership in now Hollywood, again, because this isn't something anybody else has done, is now a revolution. So from Fruitvale Station to Wakanda to Mississippi Vampires, this brother has spent just over a decade, y'all. Like, he is still a young director. And this weekend, Sinners proved that telling bold black stories and owning them is the future of film. So I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if you like vampire movies. This ain't really a vampire movie. This is a cultural phenomenon. And I recommend that you support us by going to see it. But I also just recommend that you nerd out with this director who is just willing to share with us in ways that I think other directors have just been egomaniacs versus culture supporters. So I salute you, Ryan, man, in what you're doing with your creativity, but also what you're doing in business and taking us along for the ride.
Say that.
Yo, that's what I got.
Me, Gary, and Rock T going to see it tonight.
Come on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, y'all got to.
Oh, that's a fun threesome.
Yeah, but hold on. I'm gonna
wait a minute. Let's not put that word.
Take
in
the
there.
wifey myself, dog.
That didn't go well.
Hey Jeff, man, how can people follow you on social media, man?
Y'all can hit me. Y'all can hit me at Jeff Nathan.
I jumped a little bit too fast on that.
Y'all can make it a triple date, man.
No sir. No sir.
No, she put a dirty word in there that made me have some chills go down my spine.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all got the front page right here. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, April 21st. Here's what's happening in the news. After battling pneumonia and other health issues, Pope Francis has died at the age of 88. His legacy includes embracing LGBTQ plus rights and advocating for the marginalized. Pope Francis met with Vice President Vance just hours before he died. The funeral date has not been set yet. Heartbreaking story out of the Bronx. A 4-year-old little girl named Promise was found alone in her apartment after living for weeks next to the dead bodies of her mom and her 8-year-old brother. Promise survived on chocolate. Her mom may have died from cardiac arrest, and her brother, who had special medical needs, probably passed away not long after. Reverend Al Sharpton is holding corporations accountable for rolling back DEI.
We don't care what you call it, DEI, IED. Y'all are going to keep your commitments in terms of the black community. And that means we don't want special privilege, but we do not want to be specially excluded.
Target tried it, and they've seen 10 straight weeks of fewer shoppers, not to mention the stock prices dropped by over $27 per share, resulting in a loss of over $12 billion in market value. Al Sharpton says if companies keep playing political ping pong with black and brown folks, it is game on. Sharpton met with Target CEO and says the conversation was constructive and candid. He also engaged with PepsiCo execs over similar concerns. For information on these stories and more, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Ty said 18 apiece. He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot.
Oh,
my goodness.
are you kidding me?
Geometrically, that should not have happened. Wow, what a shot.
What a shot, man. Just in case y'all been up under a rock, the NBA playoffs have tipped off. That was Steph Curry right there doing Steph Curry things. Circus shot from the three-point line. He had 31 points last night to help Golden State take a 1-0 lead over the Houston Rockets. In the meantime, Oklahoma City Thunder blew out Memphis. Boston blew out Orlando, and Cleveland blew out Miami to get 1-0 leads in those series right there. NBA finalists for league MVP, they're out. Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Oklahoma City Thunder Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Milwaukee Bucks Giannis Antetokounmpo are all the 3 finalists for the MVP of the NBA. We're going to see who wins that bad boy. And even though it's the offseason, several NFL teams are still without quarterbacks. And guess who is still training for a comeback? Our good friend Colin Kaepernick.
Wow.
At the age of 37, he's still trying to get back into the league. It's been 10 years, man. It's been almost 10 years since the last time he played an NFL game. Will he eventually get an opportunity? I doubt it. And I was one of the ones rooting for him to get a shot, man.
Sure.
Because he can probably come on somebody's roster right now and be a third-string quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he's just that talented, even at the age of 37. Will he get it? I doubt it, man. But I want to hear from you guys, man. So hit me up on social media at Rock T Holla. Let me know what y'all think. Brad got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
It sure is. Good morning, Brigitte Tat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Cheryl Lee Ralph finally got her star on the Walk of Fame, y'all. And we so happy for her. We so proud of her. She absolutely deserves it. And when asked how she felt about it, this is what she said.
The way people came out and lined Hollywood Boulevard in front of the star across the street. Oh, my God. What a blessing. You know, it's that thing about being tenacious. It's that thing about staying in the game. It's about loving what you do enough that it doesn't matter what anybody says about you. It doesn't matter how many no's you hear. But guess what? You're going to do your thing, and I'm doing mine still.
I love her.
Me awesome. Too. She always has the perfect response.
She's so funny on Abbott Elementary.
She's great. Yeah. She is great.
So positive, too.
Yes. She's been in show business, y'all, for decades. Of course, you know that. From her Emmy Award-winning role on Abbott Elementary to Moesha to her legendary run on Broadway as Dina in Dreamgirls. She has definitely been a staple in this industry. So congratulations to her and all of her accomplishments. Okay, moving on. Ciara is finally dropping her 8th album entitled Cece, and she says she's returning to her R&B roots. She said that you can expect to hear songs similar to Goodies. Here's what she said. Listen to this,
One of my biggest inspirations for this project, or a few of my inspirations for this project, one, it is R&B to the core. There's a bit of a nostalgic feeling in this project that I was very intentional about, and if you're a fan of mine and you love songs like Promise or Like a Boy or Goodies or Ride, just feel good music in general, this album is definitely for you.
Wow.
That's dope.
Okay. Well, the project, y'all, will drop July 11th, and it will include 14 tracks. That is awesome. Last but not least, the story of Grammy Award-winning trio TLC is making its way to stages across the country. Crazy Sexy Cool, the musical, will celebrate the most successful female group of all time. The musical will feature lots of choreography and multi-platinum hits like Ain't Too Proud to Beg, Waterfalls, Creep, Unpretty, and No Scrubs. But this ain't just a story about music, y'all. It's about the sisterhood between T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili, and what kept them together through unimaginable changes and chart-topping success. Fans will be able to get a peek into the scandals, the creative clashes, tragedies, triumph, and love. Crazy Sexy Cool, the musical, will make its world premiere at Arena Stage in Washington, D.C. in the summer of next year. So congratulations to them.
You know what's interesting, Brad?
What's that?
I almost had a shot at T-Boz one time.
Really?
It was like 30 years ago. I waved at her in the mall, and she waved back.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's it?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was a huge shot, right?
That was your shot.
I was that close.
Y'all almost got married.
I was that close.
I mean, man, y'all was in a serious relationship.
It almost happened. I said, hey, and she waved back. She said, hi.
She waves. She'll wave back at a dog. Oh. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, because she's so sweet like that. We love Tion. Go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.